Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to Christmas in November and a very fast layout. Why? Because I forgot. Well, I turned it on. The camera didn't get turned on, but I guess I didn't pay attention to see if the buttons worked, if I pushed it at the right time or hard enough. So this layout is in progress, and I was going to go do something and went to turn it off, and it wasn't even on. Um, I'm using Christmas Spectacular, which, if I'd done everything correctly, you would have seen that. And it has quite a bit of blacks in it, and since we're all dressed in black, be a great collection to use. And so I did get more than I had last year. And I'm glad I did because I think these colors go so much better than the one that came out this year. And I cut the doily in half so that I could use the other half on maybe another layout. And I just love that candy strip there. It's kind of it's got fake stitches on it, and it's just as cute as it can be. And I had to make sure the longest hanging piece was. I think I made sure it was. I made sure it was at the top. That's what I did because I just looked. Um, so that it'd be more noticeable than it would at the bottom. At least I think it would. I seem to know, I go from the top down looking at a layout when I'm looking at one. And I wanted to add a little bit of pine, and the pine is from the laser cuts. And then I thought it needs a little bit more red. And, it is Christmas. So I added another spray of berries. Another spray. And this spray is of berries. That sounds more logical. And I did not know, and I know I've used it before, but I guess I either forgot since last year or um, didn't notice it. But that is a tag apparently because it has a little hole in it. So I just got a piece of scrap and put behind it so it looks more solid. And it was from Pink Fresh, but it worked pretty good. It wasn't actually red, so it was a good one to go behind there. And I thought I put my title right there, but by the time I do my other thought, it's not going to fit. But it would work really good there. I put these bells up on foam tape, and I'm going to slide those ornaments in up underneath it. And those ornaments came on the back of the packaging, so I had to fussy cut them out. But they are just as cute as they can be, and I love them. So I wanted to make sure I used them on the layout. And they fit perfectly underneath those bells. I mean, just right. And as you can see, now my title is not going to fit there. So I'm going to have to find another home for it. I wanted some poinsettias on here too. As you can see, I put them in the tray, and I thought I'd use the candy cane with them, but I didn't care for that near as much as I thought I was going to. But my pictures there, my daughter-in-law took them at our Christmas party, and she took the first one, and it looks like she thought, oh, I need to get some more people in it. And she took the second one and moved out just a little bit. Well, she had to go to the third one to get everybody else in there. But you can see all that shows of her is her forehead. But she went ahead and took that one and then took another one with satisfaction on her face because she finally got it where it had everybody, but the final pictures don't because, of course, to get her in there, unless she leaned way over and covered somebody else up, she didn't get everybody. So my title is Ho 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 Gotcha. And yeah, they were all watching a game, the tip end of a game on TV. And well, they weren't all watching. Some of them were using their phones, and some were talking. But that's what a few of them were doing. But they were waiting for gift opening and game time. Well, for everybody to get there so they could do all that other stuff. And they couldn't even eat without getting their hands slapped and told them, okay, you can wait a little longer. So, yeah, well, they were still setting up and others were coming in there and trying to eat. And it's funny and they still got it, whatever it was they were reaching for, but they got their hands slapped just a tiny bit, and said, no, you can wait. But they, like I said, they still got it because they don't put it back in the plate. But my final touch on this layout is the little tiny peppermint, which I totally love on my Christmas layouts. I don't know if I'll ever get tired of them. And with the uh, package that I got this year, there's it has all kinds of other stuff in there too. And I did use them on, I think, one layout already, but I I'm just using the peppermint, and I really like the peppermint, as you can tell. But while I am putting them on the layout, well, I'm done. Uh, while I'm doing the last of this, I want to mention that down there below you'll find the playlist for everybody else that is doing the Christmas in November. And of course, it'll be the other months too. We've only had the playlist like 1 or 2 months. And, but yeah, I think some people's already added some of their older ones from Christmas in. But there's my completed layout and went by right away on there. And there's my title with the ho 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 gotcha. Oh, if I was a professional, you would have got to see the front of the video and seen that I was putting washi tape where that film strip is. And I come from the top and went down, and then I saw I was going to cover up the stars and the fragmented text way more than I wanted. And then I remembered this film strip that I could use. However, it was not near long enough. So I had to cut it apart and put the photos over the gaps. That's why there's an extra piece that's been laying to the right because, yeah, I didn't use the whole thing on there. But I had a whole lot of fun making this, and I really, really appreciate y'all taking your time to join me while I created it. I know you can be watching something else, but I hope y'all have a happy, scrappy week. Have fun with that playlist down there. Bye.